Let's look for buying opportunities in the stock market, starting with Tesla. Tesla is up $8.08, 4.9%, closed at 172.98. Post-market, we seem to be up by another 29 cents. So let's take a look at what this means on the chart. So Tesla is into multiple downward channels. We have this one right here. So when a stock is into a downward channel, it means that we should not be buying it. The second downward channel is right here. The third one is right here. So right now, I can tell you that we are outside of the third downward channel. This does not mean that we need to buy right now, but it means that right now we need to look for a congestion zone that we would need to break in order to consider the Tesla stock a buy. So this congestion zone is right here between 160.45, which is this line right here, and 180.38. And why did I choose those numbers? It is because in the past here, we had sellers that were pushing the stock down at that level. Below that level, the buyers were in power, they were winning, but they cannot win above 180.38. They have not won since March 6th. If the buyer can take the price higher than 180.38, this is going to mean that something is different in the market, and we use those changes in patterns in order to find buying opportunities. So right now, nothing to do right here, nothing to do so far until we break 180.38. Let's take a look at the VIX. So the higher the VIX is, the lower the stock market is going to get. So VIX has been climbing for the past 6-7 days. Now it has been coming down a little bit. So today is down 5%. We are still relatively high. So we should maybe invest or trade with a lower amount of money if we find some buying opportunities. The government bond is climbing. This is not helping the stock market either. And the US dollar is falling down, so this tends to help the stock market. Let's take a look at the stock indices in order to gauge what the overall market is doing. So Dow Jones is currently into a congestion zone. It means that it is going sideways. We don't have stochastic over 60. The chances of a move up that is sustainable are slim. So right now, we don't expect Dow Jones to go higher at all. S&P 500, the same thing. We are into a congestion zone going sideways. We have a little bit of stochastic, so there is a higher chance that we have a move up on S&P 500. The NASDAQ 100, the same thing as Dow Jones. This is going sideways, no stochastic. Now, let's look at some important stocks, starting with the Magnificent Seven. Apple, we have support at 168.40 right here. We have buyers that are preventing the stock to go lower than this number. We are still in downward channel, so it's still not the time to buy for Apple. It needs to get out of that downward channel, needs to break a congestion zone, a horizontal congestion zone with a good stochastic in order for us to consider it. But let's just keep watching it every single day. Amazon, we had the buy signal right here in Amazon, March 28th. And this is continuing. We are up just 0.06%, but we are into a bullish channel at the same time as being outside of a congestion zone. So this is doing well. AMD into a congestion zone, nothing to do here. ARM, nothing to do either. ARM is into a congestion zone, so it is supposed to be zigzagging between 116.50 and 150.21. This is what it is supposed to do. So even if it goes up to 150, it means nothing in the grand scheme of things. If we break 150.21, then this is going to mean something. Google, we have broken 151.88. When was that? March 28th. This is still a valid, this is still a valid move. We have not gone that much higher. Microsoft, still a valid move. We are above 115.25. This is going to be a little bit better when we start breaking 427 because we have a hard time right here. So the buyers were willing to push the price higher than 415.25, but they are not willing to push it higher than 427. Meta, oh boy, this is so sad, but this can happen. We had the break last Friday and now we have a pullback. Let's take a look at the 1-hour chart. So depending on where you put your stop loss, you might still be okay. We still are above 510, but yes, this is a long one. This is a big gap of a stop loss. Another stop loss, a little bit more aggressive, would be right here at 516. This is at the top of our gap here that we had. So depending on where you put it, you might still be okay with this one. NVIDIA going sideways, nothing to do. Palantir bouncing on this bullish channel diagonal support. So, I would not buy yet. We don't have stochastic over 60, and we are not even back above 23.28. So I would at least wait for 23.28. SMCI, this is continuing into a downward channel, so don't touch that one. Truth Social, this is cratering. We were into a bullish channel right here, got outside of it, and now the next stop is going to be 31.81. Marathon going sideways, don't buy until 22.60. Open, don't buy until 3.16. Let's take a look at our EV stocks. So we have some move up here, and we close right smack on $26. So it seems like it wants to recover a little bit. So there is no stochastic, so just be a little bit concerned. Lucid doing nothing. Neo Battery Material climbing up a little bit, but no stochastics, so it's not to be believed yet. Neo, nothing. Novonix, we have a green candle, so I think this might be as far as it wanted to go down. So this one is into a congestion zone between 249 and 294. So this is close to the 249, so this looks very tempting. Xpeng, nothing. Rivian, bouncing on $10. Bitcoin, I had mentioned that we had this downward, this little bit of a downward channel, and now we have broken it. So this is a positive sign for Bitcoin, and all the ETFs have reacted accordingly. XRP, same thing, back into a bullish channel. So it seems like things are recovering. Physical gold continuing. Very happy about that one. We had the buy signal right here after Wednesday, March 27. So this one is really nice. And look at silver continuing higher and higher. Very happy with that one too. We got the buy signal right here after a break of 804. So then we could buy the next day at approximately close to $9. So this is going well. Tesla is still going sideways. You can buy at any point in time, but here I am telling you when it is less risky to buy. Yes, sometimes you might be losing the start of a move, but if you buy at every start of a move, you are going to lose money because there's a lot of zigzag, in the stock market. So here I am telling you when it is a little bit less risky to buy, when a stock has stopped going down, stopped going sideways, and started to go up. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing. If you like what I do, you can become a YouTube member. Click on my TradingView affiliate link. I'm going to wish you a great evening. We are going to talk tomorrow, and I'm going to tell you à la prochaine.